What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, man, I wanted to go over the Season 2 information that we have now here on Black Ops 7. I also wanted to go over something really quick that I have a support ticket open, but I wanted to ask you guys if you guys are having this issue as well, because I've been having non-stop issues with Bo7, and so I'm just really frustrated in general with this game in terms of glitches. But last night we were going for the 100% for zombies. As you can see, I'm 99%, and I am one challenge off of it, which is going to be the Prestige, I believe it's 9 challenge. No, Prestige 8. I believe it's Prestige 8. Um, you get round 20 with only melee weapons. I've done this challenge now 5 separate times. I've failed it 3 or 4 times just because of my own stupidity. And I am not getting the camo or calling card at all. I'm not totally sure what's happening here with this. And then there's another one here in Dark Ops that I'm just not getting, which is going to be the I think it's like right here. I think it's this one right here, which is get the boss fight in Ashes in under 5 minutes. I have actually done this last night. My buddy got the calling card in my same match. He was my gunner on the car, and I was the driver. He got the calling card. I did not, however. Not totally sure what's going on with that. So that's very unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, let's hop right into the Season 2 news. So the biggest thing for season 2 right now, obviously, is going to be for us in this channel is the camos and the guns. We have 2 new season 2 Warzone victory camos. The first one's called Stereodramatic. The second one is going to be called Pack Pattern. So the first one's like a pink and purple bluish camo that's moving. And then the other one is going to be like this white and black camo, where it has like black footprints all over it, which is pretty cool, I guess. We also have 2 non-moving, 2 moving camos that are for events that they showed us as well. We have Canine Havoc and Radioactive. Radioactive is like a pink, purple, green, blue camo, and then the Canine Havoc is an orange fire camo, which is, in my opinion, really good. This might be the best camo in this season. This camo might honestly truly be better than the majority of the Mastery camos, which is pretty crazy. But there's that. Blackout Season 2 will be dropping mid-season for Season 2, which I think is a huge failure on their part. That should have been Season 2 launch, because this season in Season 2 Reloaded, we also get the new Zombies map, and I think that was a huge failure on their part. They should have dropped at least one of those big things in the beginning of the season and have the other one pushed back to the middle of the season. Unfortunately, we are not going to have that. As many of you guys know, I don't like the multiplayer in this game, but I will go over some of the multiplayer stuff so that if you guys are interested in that, you guys are up to speed. We have Torment launch map new, Sake launch map new, Nexus launch map new, Slums remastered, it'll be at launch, Torque mid-season, it's new, Clifftown remaster of Yemen, which will be mid-season, Mission Peak, which will be a new skirmish map, Grind mid-season, and Firing Range mid-season. So we have mid-season. Mid-season, we're going to be getting a lot of remaster maps. Basically, 3 remaster maps in mid-season, which is pretty cool. 5 total maps. I think almost a season remaster, which is pretty interesting. Let's see here. So, in season, we're going to be getting, or not in season, sorry, at season start, we're getting ranked play. We're also getting a few new modes. It's unclear if they're coming in season or mid season, or they're coming at the start of the season. So take this with a grain of salt, whether or not they come at launch day. But we have Safeguard. We have Third Wheel Gunfight, which is an LTV, which is a limited time. I don't know what that means. A limited time vehicle. I don't understand, bro. And then we have Solo. Is it Solo or Sold? I can't really tell from this image, but it's Solo, either Solo or Sold. Hearts Mosh Pit. That's an LTM with limited time mode. And then Luck confirmed and LTM as well. And then Overdrive. We have an event called Hunted Something of the Hunted as well. In Zombies, we're going to have the Mars survival map at launch. The new round-based map called Paradox Junction at mid-season. Curse Survival will be added, apparently, according to this, day 1. Starting Room will be available as well. Doesn't say that it's coming mid-season, so I'm assuming it's day 1. We have 2 new events called Mars and Dead Ops Arcade, and plus there's more and going to be in season. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited that they're doing a Dead Ops Arcade based season, because I haven't really played a lot of Dead Ops Arcade. This might give me a reason to actually play it. We're getting new abilities in Endgame, Sentinel Protocol, and the Blood Burner. We're getting Eagle Eye, Skill Track, and Guild Strikes. So apparently people are saying we're also getting Tier 5 difficulty in Endgame, which is pretty cool for the people that play Endgame. For Warzone, we're getting Rebirth Island, Winter Refresh, as well as the Infill Gas Explosions, which is pretty cool. In Season 2 Reloaded, we're getting a new mode, which we know now is Blackout 2. We're getting the Iron Gauntlet, but it says beta, so that could be just a beta program for that mode. We're getting Loaded Resurgence, we're getting Ranked Play Resurgence, and we're getting weekend-only LTMs. We're getting the Killstreaks RCXD, if I can English, holy shit. We're getting a Redacted Contracts, RBI only. I'm not totally sure what that means, but I'm sure there's someone out there who understands what that means. We're getting new perks, which is Field Medic, Survivor, and Drill Instructor. And we're getting a new kill streak called the Smoke Screen, as well as obviously the Season 2 in-streak camos that I've already went over. For multiplayer, Zombies, Warzone, and Endgame, for all of these modes, we're getting these new weapons. We're getting the EGRT-17 Assault Rifle, which kind of looks like, I would say like a hybrid between a Galil and a SWAT 5.56 a little bit. We're getting the Jow Havoc Special from Weekly Challenges. Let me go back here to the AR. The AR will be a Day 1 Battle Pass weapon. We're getting the Rev 46 SMG, which is basically the Scorpion Evo. That will be in the Battle Pass as well. The SG-12 Shotgun from Black Ops 4. We're getting that Escalation Directive event, so probably mid-season. We're getting the Voyek KT-3 AR. This will be an event in mid-season. We're getting the Swordfish from Black Ops 4, which will be in mid-season as well as in the event pass. And then we're getting the Saw melee weapon. So we're getting the actual Saw, like it looks like one of the Saws you would see at like a horror movie. And that will be in the Battle Pass Day 1. So we're getting an SMG, an AR, and a melee weapon Day 1. We're getting 50 plus weapon camos this season. Some of the camos look pretty sick in the screen images. I know some of these are ranked play skins. I don't see a Cherry Fizz. I don't see a Into the Void skin, so that's very sad to see. We're getting a new event called Escalation Directive. This is unclear if it's going to be in season or at launch. It doesn't say in this on the art. We're getting Black Cell. We have Phantom and Eclipse. Matchcraft Weapon Blueprints. We have a Body Bag Death Effect. Finishing Moves, and obviously Black Cell Clan Tag, 1100 COD points, 20 tier skips, and more. We have some new bundles. We have Battle Pass stuff. So we have a new Operator Victoria Atwood, 100 tiers of new content, Shadow and Strike bundles, and the final Directive bundle, and then the Atomic Carbon bundle. So those are all the kind of roadmap stuff that we have. Obviously, there's going to be more information if we go into the like the actual blog, but honestly, the blog just reiterates a lot of the stuff from the roadmap. The roadmap is honestly, in my opinion, much easier to read. Placement matches. So how you earn your starting rank has changed in Black Ops 7 rank play with the addition of placement matches. Placement matches will get you into higher ranks significantly faster than in BO6 and make starting ranked play career easier than ever. Players start unranked and must win 3 placement matches to receive a starting rank. After each placement match win, your minimum starting rank will be updated to show your projection of where you'll expected to place. Win 3 placement matches to receive your starting rank and begin your climb. I'm probably not touching BO7 and ranked play because I don't like the regular MP, but I may try to play some more MP going forward after this because I have a feeling that once ranked play drops, I I have a feeling it might actually help the MP a lot, having a lot of those players gone. Um, Season 2 drops February 5th, so here in about a week. Um, New weekly challenges for this week are active. I can show you that guy's stuff right now. So here's the new weekly challenges. You get this blueprint, and you get the Coral Streets camo if you have 9 weeks in a row. All 9 weeks. Here's the Warzone challenges. Here's the multiplayer challenges, and here's the co-op challenges. And your boy's probably just going to do the zombie challenges. They're pretty easy this week, in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Competitive integrity, solo and duo parties only in higher ranks to ensure a fair playing field of players in the top 250. So that means no longer being able to force stack in top 250. That's pretty good, I guess. Only parties of 1 or 2 players will be allowed to form in Crimson rank or above. Okay, so it's not just top 250, it's Crimson and above. Players in Diamond rank or below will continue to be able to form in 1 to 4 parties as long as they fit within the party skill restrictions. Which is pretty good. I think that's a pretty healthy change. So these are the rewards for the starting room permanent mode. Ash of the Dam, Near Death Experience, Gobblegum, and 1,000 XP by round 10. Round 25, you get a calling card and 25 XP, and then round 50, you get another calling card and 5k XP. Ashram Alorium, Hidden Power in 1,000 XP around 10. Calling card around 25 with 2,500 XP. Another calling card around 50, 5,000 XP. So pretty trash rewards, in my opinion. Blackout is confirmed returning during Black Ops 7 Season 2 Reloaded. They built from the ground up. This is a new mode that draws inspiration from Call of Duty's Battle Royale Origins. That's worrisome to me because they didn't say remastered. They said built from the ground up, which tells me that it's going to be very, very different from Blackout, which I think is the hugest mistake they can make. They need to add a new mastery camo. They need to bring back the paint can grind. They need to do something different, like the same but different, because if they don't and they just completely change everything, then what's the fucking point of bringing it back, in my personal opinion. But that's just my take on that matter. Like, why bring back something back if you're just going to ruin it anyway? Let's see, what are the other rewards? I don't know if they posted. Someone posted. This is the description for the new zombies map. After freeing Caltharis, or how do you say her name, from her bonds and the culmination of Ash Muller and his main quest, the crew was pulled into the sands of Mars and are now stranded out of time, watched over by the malevolent warden. What found entities, otherworldly weaponry, and other surprises await. Expect a deeper dive into the Paradox Junction in the Season 2 Reloaded blog closer to the launch of the next chapter of Zombies. Alright, we got some new Gobblegums. Turncoat, type, instant. Zombies description is nearby zombies are charmed. Dallas Arcade 4. Nearby zombies are temporary returned to do your bidding. It will be released in mid-season. There will be a new short streak coming mid-season. It costs us about 450 salvage. It'll be a sleek, smart pistol that locks onto multiple targets when you ADS, and a single trigger pull kills all the lot targets in that quick succession. So kind of like the smart pistol from Titanfall 2 a little bit. Starting room permanent mode. We went over that. Let's see. That seems to be it. So, yeah, Season 2 is looking pretty good, I guess. Not as good as I wanted it to. I think not having a big mode launched at Season 2 Reloaded, Season 2 at launch, it's a kind of a big problem, in my opinion. They need to have something big, especially since a lot of people like me who don't enjoy the multiplayer are kind of stuck playing Warzone and Zombies right now, because multiplayer and Endgame are pretty boring modes right now, especially multiplayer being the mode I usually play, but it's just in a shit state right now, with, headshot grinds and all that type of junk and cheaters and all that. So definitely think they missed an opportunity to drop something for Warzone big. I know we're getting the Frozen map and all that for Rebirth, but really it's just a winter version of that map, so it's really nothing crazy. Again, hopefully, we'll have hopefully the battle pass content's good. Obviously, we have the new weapons that we'll be grinding, but that'll only take us like a day or two to grind, especially this season because I have a shit ton of time off work in that week, that launch week, because I believe it launches right at the middle of my vacation, right? Yeah, it launches Thursday of next week, and that I'm off from the 3rd to the 10th, so I'm off basically I'm smack dab right in the center of that release, so that season release. So I think they could have done something there by dropping content earlier, but that's just my opinion. Modern Warfare 3 in that didn't have this problem, and Modern Warfare 2 didn't have this problem because they were actually good multiplayers. So even when the seasons were a little weaker, a season was a little weaker than the other seasons, it didn't really feel like that because the game was still had so much to grind. I mean, in Modern Warfare 3 we had weapon camos, we had prestige camos, we had the actual seasonal event stuff, and we have the Grand Mastery. I think a Grand Mastery in this game is heavily needed, so and that's my opinion. We need some type of Grand Mastery for Warzone and for Zombies at least. Maybe a calling card grind or an emblem grind or something. But that's just my view on it. Otherwise, that's pretty much it here for Black Ops 7 Season 2 information. I'm obviously going to hop on here and get these weekly challenges done. I'm going to get the Coral camo out. The next big COD 2025, 2026 videos will be Cold War and Vanguard. I'm working to get them downloaded. I'm kind of pushing them off right now because I'm looking at getting an SSD. Because of the space situation on my console. And I have tons of other games that I want to play on the channel, like Borderlands 4 and all that, Mirage, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Arma yet, still DayZ, tons of other games that I'm just kind of waiting on right now to get the SSD. I have to wait till I get paid to order it, just because it'll be a lot easier to record these videos when I don't have to sit here and download anything. I can just have all those games on my SSD. I'm also looking at playing some older CODs. I have Modern Warfare 3 downloaded right now, and I've been playing that a little bit. It's been a ton of fun playing that amazing game. So expect some content from older games. I'm not going to shy away from making content that I want to make. I usually try, like lately I've been trying to stay up to date content and wise and just make new stuff. But I'm gonna start doing what I want, man. I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but I kind of just want to do what I want and play what I want when I want. Right now, Bo7, I'm really just not enjoying it right now. It's super boring. They're not dropping double XP weekends anymore, so I have no reason to keep playing because, like as you can see, I'm level 3, almost 380, man. There's I'm not leveling up as much. I'm leveling up maybe 3 times a day, give or take, which is just not sustainable in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion. But it is what it is. And until we get to like XP weekends and we can hit 400 or 500, there's not much I can do. So yeah, definitely planning on making content I enjoy and I want to make. My room is almost done. I have almost everything I've ordered for my room, so I'm probably going to do a room tour or a room showcase at some point here in the future as well, because I haven't done one of those in a long time. And my room's kind of coming along, man. It's kind of fire right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Also, let me know down below if you have NW3 downloaded. Or am I the only one that got a game update for that game? I got an NW3 update. Is Infinity Ward finna cook with some Season 2 content? Like some year 2 content? Because I'm okay with that. If they want to drop more guns, I'm okay with that.